Because just like we wouldn't want to lend someone something and get it back in a shattered condition, it is the same thing with my body. I want to ensure that this body that has been lent to me, I keep it in pristine condition. Hi ladies, Coach Jason here, back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys my favorite books when it comes to health and wellness. So let's say you had your phone. That phone was made by someone, and those company has certain guidelines or specifications that if you follow, you will get the most out of your phone. So with that context, I believe that we as humans were created by a supreme being that I call God. I also believe that God has these specifications. And what I chase more now is health and longevity. Now, back in the days, I used to chase like getting ripped, more muscular, etc. But now I chase more health and longevity, because whatever I do, I want to make sure that it is contributing to those two things. My number one favorite book when it comes to improving my health and wellness, and that is the Bible. Now, why I like the Bible is because the Bible has all of the specifications for health and longevity. Genesis 1:29, that gives us our original diet, which happens to be a plant-based diet. What really sold me on this is that when you actually see the research for those who eat a plant-based diet as opposed to those who eat other diets, the plant-based diet wins in every angle. They have longer life, less incidence of things like heart disease, cancers, diabetes, high blood pressure, and then also it helps us to understand things like temperance. So eating healthy may be one thing, but then if you overwork, if you overdo on a good thing, then it's going to mess up the results. And then more importantly, it teaches me that my body is a temple of the Lord, which was entrusted to me. And I'm sure if you lend someone something, whether it be your car or one of your prized possessions, you would want that person to return it to you in good condition. And so this is for me is like a motivation that, hey, my body is entrusted to me by the Lord, and I have to keep it in a good condition to present it back to Him. Because just like we wouldn't want to lend someone something and get it back in a shattered condition, it is the same thing with my body. I want to ensure that this body that has been lent to me, I keep it in pristine condition. So that is book number one, the Bible. Now, book number two is The Ministry of Healing by Ellen G. White. And the reason I like this sort of goes deeper, and it's built upon the context, the same precepts that's laid down in the core book, which is the Bible, but it goes deeper. It kind of shows you the different pillars, and it shows you the 8 laws of health, which really is interesting when you understand that the laws of health are really simple. So just like everything has a operating principle, health also has an operating principle. And this book shows you like the 8 operating principles of health, and it really goes deep into it. And once I began following the principles and practices in this book, I found that my health improved quite a lot. And more importantly, I was able to remain sick-free, disease-free for a long period of time. And every time I go into medical checkups, my blood pressure is always good, my body fat is always good, my parameters are always good, my blood sugar is always good, and I know that this is contributed to that. Now, the third book, and one of my favorites, is Counselors on Diets and Food. Now, what I like about this really goes in depth. So I was always fascinated with nutrition. Nutrition has always been my thing. As you guys could probably tell, fitness is like a spill-off, but my main thing is nutrition. I love nutrition. And I've done multiple courses on nutrition just to get a deeper understanding. But what I like most about the book, Counselors on Diets and Food, is that it is holistic and it is in alignment with the Bible. Now, I've read other nutritional courses, and some of them have things that I totally do not agree with, and also that the research should do not work. However, all of the principles that I've read so far in Counselors and Diets are in total alignment with the Bible. Everything is in detail in that book, and I really like that book for that reason. And then the last one is one I always keep with me, and it's called Total Health. Now, this one is like really beginner friendly. So what I liked about it is when I just started getting into like the 8 principles of health, it was quite a lot of information. But then after I found this book, it was like a 2-page summary of each of these principles. And it goes into detail by actually showing you what the research has found, which further validates these 8 principles. So Total Health, and it's a book I always keep with me in my bag. So whenever I'm going to and from work or traveling, I always read a different principle. It's really explanatory in like understanding like diabetes, hypertension, the same plant-based diet, things like flaxseed, breast cancer, and it gives you it in really small chunks. So it's not like a whole 20-page chapter. Most of the chapters are like 2 to 3 pages long. You really get the grasp of the principles. And I strongly suggest that you guys read these books, especially if you're just beginning and you just want to keep it simple. The book Total Health, I definitely recommend that book. If you really want to understand like how the natural laws play into your body, play into you living longer. What is the research saying? Is it really true? I believe everyone should start off with that book, Total Health. It's really simple, easy to grasp concepts, and it's a really small book so you can actually keep it with you as you go to and fro work and be reading it from time to time. Now if you guys want to get more in terms of the diet, then Counselors and Diet. And if you want to go deeper in terms of your health, then the Ministry of Healing is the one I would recommend that you read. And I hope you guys got some value from this video. And until our next video, Coach Jason signing out.
If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also that notification bell. It helps the channel to grow, and we can also reach more influential people and bring that information back to you.